and had to think about, gee, what am I going to do next? And actually, the idea and the motivation for the album really goes back about 6 years when I, along with all my fellow Americans, and really the rest of the world, woke up to discover that a bankrupt real estate developer from New York and well-known longtime money launderer for the Russian mafia had become president of the United States. I cannot overstate how mind-boggling this was to the majority of Americans who did not vote for him. In fact, it was mind-boggling even for the people that did vote for him. I don't think they really expected him to win, but I don't think he expected to win.
No.
In any case, it totally blew our minds. And so the genesis of the album was my attempt to wrap my head around that event and all the strange cataclysmic crises that followed and preceded it, in many cases as a consequence of that cataclysmic election.
Absolutely.
And,
we couldn't believe our eyes and ears when it happened. It was a similar effect on us, 3,000 miles away, as the Brexit vote was. It was just a shock.
Yes, exactly. We shared that in common, and I think we share a common cause, which was, a multi-billionaire despot in Russia who really had a hand in making both events occur.
Russian fixer Felix Sater rode to his office in the Trump Tower elevator. Like his associate, he had no scruples. Pump and dump dollars or rubles. Did a deal with you-know-who down in Soho. Money laundering, that's a no-no. How'd he make his millions? Russian mafia, that's how. Brokered a deal for Trump Tower Moscow.
Yes.
And I know people are kind of tired of hearing it, but that consequence was so profound and has led to so much devastation that I feel it's necessary to at least acknowledge it, even if people are bored of it, but also to try and tell the story around what happened and what happened next. And not just that, harking back 400 years to the origins of the dilemma that we're in, because we didn't get here overnight. Mm-hmm. And so the album is dealing with these difficult topics, but anyone familiar with my music knows that I tend to approach these things with a healthy dose of humor and an ample dose of silliness, because I see those as crucial survival mechanisms for just getting by in the world.
Yeah.
Otherwise, things can be too dire.